Hey guys, this is the Anime Fiend bringing to you today One Piece greatness and today the video, it's inspired by Geo. If you guys, follow any Twitter and you'll probably know who Geo is and Geo posted you know something like rank the Supernova by strength, right? And you see, that got me thinking, like, that is actually a good idea for a video. And though you could say that I already, ranked the top 30 One Piece strongest characters, or I even, made a video for top 30 characters in, Wano. And I mostly covered all of the Supernova. I mean, not all, but yeah, mostly covered them because, yeah, I mean, other than three, everybody is in Wano, and most of them made the list, so it wouldn't be that different, right? I mean, it's just three excluding, so yeah. So, you know, what I thought is, who else was missing in the, top 30 Wano and top 30 One Piece list? Well, I thought, the Straw Hats also were missing. Some of the Straw Hats were missing from those lists, so I mean, maybe if you mix these two things up, you could make a good list, like you know, where the Straw Hats are compared to the Supernova. And I thought that would be an interesting video, so, well, here we are. The Straw Hats and the Supernova ranked together. Well, let's see how this goes, and I hope I don't trigger a lot of you people. Well, I mean, are those 20 people who watch my videos, I mean, I hope those two don't get triggered, so yeah, let's get into it. Well, this goes without saying, but this list is, objectively the correct list there is. And I mean, there's nothing wrong. Like, Oda already approved this list, so yeah. Yeah, of course, this is just my opinion, and this is just, what I think about the strength of the Supernova and, of course, the Straw Hats. So yeah, this list is completely subjective, and yeah, I mean, and again, I mean, even among the people who hate, power scaling and stuff, are like, oh, this bastard, this power scaler, this toxic man. Like, dude, come on, huh? This is no hardcore power scaling. This is just, fun. Like, where do I think the Straw Hats rank amongst the Supernova? So, yeah, I mean, it's just fun. So, alright, let's, finally get into it. Well, the lowest ranked, pirate on this list with, rank 19, number 19 is, of course, Jewelry Bonnie. And, well, I don't think I have to explain a lot about why Jewelry Bonnie is, the lowest on this list. I mean, yes, there, her power is strong against, like maybe Nami, Chopper, Usopp, or whoever. Like, yeah, yes, it will be, strong against their abilities, but at this point, like, how Nami, Usopp, Chopper, and whoever fights, like, yeah, I think, if it's a fair fight and everybody knows everybody's abilities, I think, people would deal damage to Bonnie without letting her, touch them. So yeah, I think, Jewelry Bonnie is, at least for now, because we've seen nothing from her, in terms of like fighting capabilities. So yeah, I think, for now she's the least strongest. And yeah, well, there goes Jewelry Bonnie fans. Well, anyway, at number 18, we have Chopper. And well, I don't think I have to explain a lot about this either, because of course the weak trio. And yeah, why is Chopper, even with his monster point and stuff, the lowest of the weak trio? I mean, the main reason, well, I think, Oda is hyping Usopp for a reason. And yeah, I think, with his observation haki and stuff, like, yeah, Usopp is, yeah, he's gonna, grow a lot higher. And yeah, well, Nami, well, Zeus. Yeah, I don't think, Chopper can take on Zeus. So yeah, I mean, look, of course, Nami would get squashed by, Chopper's monster point if he just, gets in one hit. But again, I mean, I don't think it's like, Nami is gonna get one shotted, I guess. I mean, I don't think so. Like, yeah, Nami is not that garbage, like, compared to, the regular Marines and stuff. I think, Nami is super strong. So yeah, I mean, I don't think, she would just get annihilated by Chopper. So yeah, for now, I think, yeah, Zeus, packs more power than, anything Chopper can do. So yeah, well, yeah, well, there you go. And of course, number 17, as we just spoke about her, is Nami. And yeah, well, Nami with her, Zeus being a glass cannon, I think, yeah, this placement is, yeah, fair for her. I mean, she's got extreme power. I think in terms of power, yeah, I think, it's more than Usopp. But yeah, overall capabilities, considering she's a glass cannon, I think, yeah, you know, she should be, below Usopp. So yeah, here we go. Number 17, Nami. And yeah, well, now coming to number 16. And that is, of course, Usopp, God Usopp. So yeah, well, God Usopp, well, with his observation haki, he could actually go higher on this list. But yeah, at least for now, I think, this is a good placement for God Usopp himself. And well, at number 15, we have, Robin. And yeah, well, Robin is strong. But yeah, I think, some people put her higher. I don't know how. But yeah, I think this is a, good place for her. And well, now maybe some people might, get confused about this placement. But maybe not. But at number 14, we have Capone Beach. Well, why he is this low? Look, I mean, yes, he has, Big Father, his super awesome defense, and his fort and shit. Like, he has his cannons, gunfire, and whatever. Like, he had, like, he's basically a tank. But I mean, everybody above on this list, right? I don't think they're gonna, get, incapacitated or are afraid of, cannons and some stupid army, right? I mean, like, look, he did that on Zo. But I don't think, Sanji and Brook were, afraid of Beach. They were just afraid of Big Mom. So, of course he did that shit. But yeah, I think this is you know a good place for him. So yeah, here we go. Well, at number 13, I think it's the Soul King himself, Brook, and well, I mean, I don't have to say how strong Brook is, right? I mean, he's super strong, and yeah, I hope he does something great in Wano. I mean, yeah, I mean, look, man, people seem to forget he is also a swordsman. So, yeah, I hope he actually, does something really cool, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And well, you see, the next two, right? I thought a lot about it, and the conclusion I came to would. I'm pretty sure anger a lot of you people, but I I actually thought about it a lot, right? And yeah, see, the next person that is number 12, I think, is Hawkins. Shit. Oh shit. I know. Like, look, Hawkins is probably my favorite supernova besides, of course, Luffy and Zoro right now. But, look, man, yes, he fought against Luffy and Zoro combined, but, Luffy and Zoro's priorities were something else at that point, and, yes, he devastated Law, but again, right, like he used those tricks, yes, he's a schemer, yes, he's awesome, and he's dope, right? I mean, we all love him, like, but you see, the next person on this list, I don't think in a fair fight he could do much against him. Like, yeah, he can't use Sea Stone, he can't use, his tactics and stuff, and yes, the Scythe demon, Susano, straw Susano kind of thing that he summoned. Yeah, that is strong, but yeah, I think the guy who is next on this list, I took a gamble, right? I think there is a possibility that he could win, and of course, at number 12, I mean 11, it is Frankie. And look, look. I mean, I'm pretty sure Hawkins is probably stronger, but you see, I just thought, right? Like, what could Hawkins's nails and that big Susano thing do to Frankie's iron body, right? Like, and Frankie, yes, even with Hawkins' 10 lives, like, he'll just laser him like Kizaru did, and yeah, I mean, at this point, I actually think maybe Frankie is stronger, but yeah, well, we'll see, man. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Now we get into the top 10 of the list, and yeah, even number 10 and 9, I was a bit confused, who to put on 10 and who to put on 9, but I mean, yeah, I don't think anybody will object to this, either way, but yeah, I think at least for now it's safe to say number 10 is Scratchman Appo, and well, we've seen his abilities, right? I mean, he's definitely strong, and yeah, I think he's gonna do something in this arc, and of course, I mean, I hope that it's like, and I'm pretty confident that the supernovas all versus Kaido is gonna happen, and yeah, I mean, let's hope for it. And well, saying that, number 9 is, of course, a supernova that isn't actually present in Wano, and I hope he does, but yeah, let's hope that he actually comes to Wano. But anyways, of course, at number 9 it's Muddy Monk, and yeah, Uruk. And of course, Uruk in general I would have put, lower. I would have, if one thing wouldn't have happened, I would have put, him below Brook. But you see, what he did is he defeated Snack. And Snack is, of course, the, fourth strongest commander of, the Big Mom Pirates. And I mean, that would actually equate to, the Flying Six of the Beast Pirates. I mean, that is pretty impressive. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure Snack is weaker than some of the Flying Six. I'm pretty sure of that. But yeah, I think, at least, at this point, Urug's, feat is pretty impressive. So yeah, I think, he deserves his placement. And, well, at, you see, number 8, I think, people are gonna revolt against me. And oh man, I mean, look, man, look, I'm pretty sure number 8 is super strong. But I think the people higher on this list are, kind of stronger than him. So of course, at number 8 we have Knight of the Sea, Jinbei. Yeah, well, look, of course, he's, probably the strongest or the second strongest fishman ever. I mean, either strongest or at least after, Jack. And yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he's super strong, right? Like, I'm pretty sure. But, I think, the people higher on this list have something more going on for them. So, you know, I think it's fair for him to, be here. So, yeah. Well, anyways, number 7. Yeah, well, number 7 is the wise captain of the Kid Pirates himself, Killer. And yeah, I mean, look, I think Killer is super strong even compared to, some of the other Supernova captains. Because look, I mean, people underestimate these, special wise captains, right? Because, like, there are some wise captains who are, in my opinion, different from the first commanders that we see. Like, yeah, I mean, like, Zorro, Killer, Rayleigh, and, possibly, possibly Ben Beckman. So, yeah, I think, these right hand men, who these captains, think of them as partners. So, I think they've got, something different in build compared to, some of these, first commanders. Like, yeah, Marco and Rayleigh are obviously extremely different. So, yeah, I think, there's something to think about. And yeah, I think, Killer is, this strong, and he could actually be even higher. But yeah, at least for now, yeah, this is I think a good place for him. And yeah, well, number 6 we have, of course, Windsmoke Sanji. And yeah, well, here we go, man. Sanji, yes, I mean, of course, I am biased. I love Sanji, you know, and yeah, of course, because of the bias, he might be a bit higher on this list. But yeah, I mean, look, I think I'm pretty sure people agree that he's super strong. And yeah, I'm pretty sure people also agree that he can easily take on some of these Supernova captains. So I don't think I have to, justify too much putting Sanji this high. So, yeah, well, I think it's fair. So, yeah, here we go, man. Here we go. But, anyways, of course, now we get into the top five. And, yeah, top two, I don't think, people are gonna, even question, because I'm pretty sure everybody in the community has the same top two. But yeah, the 3 to 5 in the top 5, I think people are gonna have some strong opinions against those placements. And look, man, in this list, those three were you know the people I thought about the most. Like, I thought about those placements for a long, long time. And yeah, I think the in the top 30 videos, I placed them differently than in this video. So my, of course, opinions change. So my I think I gotta run my imagination wild. And of course, place number 5 as X or Diaz Drake. And of course, Drake was, a rear admiral before he left the Marines. Then, then he became a sword captain. And yeah, I'm like, of course, he is super strong. And yeah, I mean, he could be even stronger than we already saw. But yeah, at this point, I think this is a fair placement for him. And yeah, I don't think it's too high or too low. So yeah, I guess that is that. But well, coming to number 4, I think the most controversial placement of this list, right? Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna, you know, not like this one. Yeah, compared to anything else on this list, yeah, I think this is the one that people are gonna, flip. And of course, it is number 4, and that is Trafalgar D. Waterlaw. And oh man, look, he could be number 3, right? He could be number 3, but I think at this point, I could fairly, compare number 3 and 4 as almost equals. So yeah, I don't think it's too unfair to put him at number 4. So I mean, look, both him and Sanji were devastated by Doflamingo. And I don't think number 3 on this list would have that much of a hard time. So yeah, I mean, look. Well, anyways, I mean, of course, you know who number 3 is. And of course, that is Roronoa Zoro, the future strongest swordsman there ever will live. And of course, yes, he is, the future right hand of the Pirate King himself. And yeah, man, I think Zoro is that guy. You just do not question his strength. Like, you just roll with it. And yeah, I think Zoro deserves this placement. Maybe you could say he's maybe below Law, but yeah, I think everything else is awesome. And yeah, I think yeah, this placement is fairly fair. Well, anyways, now coming to number 2. And Yeah, I think everybody knows who number two is, and that is, of course, Monkey D. Of course. Of course, not Luffy, and that is, of course, Eustace Captain Kidd. And yeah, well, I'm pretty sure everybody agrees with this placement, and yeah, I'm pretty sure, he is this strong, and yeah, I mean, he's gonna show us, what he's got in Wano, and yeah, I actually hope he shows what he's got in Wano, and he's not just all talk, but yeah, I mean, look, man, he, he's a conqueror, right? He has conquerors, and yeah, I know Don Chinjao also had conquerors, but I mean, look, man, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, Kid is, awesome, and you know yeah, I think he is gonna be the future Whitebeard for Luffy. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not talking in terms of friendship and stuff, but I'm talking in terms of like rivalry, right? I mean, the guy who can keep up with the Pirate King Luffy himself. Yeah, I think Kid's gonna be that guy in the future. Of course, in the future. Future means after the events of One Piece manga. Yeah, I don't think right now he's gonna be that guy, because yeah, I think with One Piece trying to end as soon as possible, and Blackbeard, Marines, and stuff being still a big threat, I don't think the Supernova are gonna be any challenge to the Straw Hats, at least for now. But yeah, the future, I'm pretty sure some of them will grow to be super strong, and yeah, I think Kid will grow to be the strongest. So well, anyways, of course, number one is the king, everybody's favorite MC, the future pirate king himself, Monkey D. Luffy. And yeah, I don't think anybody is questioning that placement. And yeah, man, well, there you go. That is the list. And yeah, I hope Luffy does some crazy shit in this arc. And yeah, well, let's see where this goes. And yeah, well, that that is the list, man. That is the list. So if you think the video is good and the list is good, then of course like, share, comment, subscribe. Subscribe, please. And yeah, well, comment if you think the video is, I mean, the list is something not to your liking, and you think somebody should be placed higher or lower. Yeah, comment. I mean, we can discuss. And yeah, well, man, that's the video. So yeah, again, like, share, subscribe, comment, everything, and I'll really appreciate all of those things. And well, anyways, as always, until next time, peace.